They're here. Yeezy SL2. Ordered these on August the 9th. Today is January the 10th, 2026. So just over 5 months to arrive. They were a part of a much larger order from the, the order. I have multiple items in this order, like the SG1s, the hat that I'm wearing, what else did I have in here? The backpack, the sunglass 2, and I never got the seize notification from the SPS. This is actually a GoFo shipment. So surprisingly, even though it was GoFo and not a USPS shipment, I still got 2. So pretty cool. Got an extra pair of SL1s. Here's the bag they come in. You can see the tag right there, made in China, SL2. Bag feels pretty nice. It feels nicer than I think the other bags, honestly. And yeah, I got these in a size 11, and they both appear to be a size 11. So let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and see how they look and fit. Here they are. They look pretty cool. So there you have it, SL2. Got the beluga whale bit right there, size 11. Really intricate looking details on the shark fins, if you even want to call them shark fins anymore. One thing I wanted to see is the upper softer than this sole material right here? Maybe it feels a little bit more dense, but probably because it's like a solid piece down there and not like thinner like it is up here. But I think as far as like a durometer scale goes, they're about the same hardness. So something to note, does come with a shoe horn to avoid the YS1 disaster. Speaking of the YS1, I'm wearing them right now, and I was curious what the similarity in materials would be. The YS1 is on the right, the SL2 is on the left. SL2 is a size 11, and the YS1 is a size 12. And with my eyes, it looks like the SL2s are a little bit longer physically. How they compare on the interior, like the actual footbed, we'll have to see. The materials, the SL2 looks a little bit more shiny, less matte. And the texture on the YS1 looks a little bit more fine. The SL2 looks a bit more rough, but we'll see how that evolves over time. So yeah, let's try them on. I am a true to size 12. I think the YS1s are true to size in my case. So let's put these on. Wow, interesting. Okay. So first thing I notice, swoosh. First thing I notice, maybe a little bit of toe wiggle room as far as the top of my foot. Excuse me, Chai. As far as the top of my foot, there's a little bit of room right here. It's not resting on it, which is really nice. They feel, there's just a lot of movement because it's not like a fabric, right? It's all that, that EVA foam material. It's all very smooth, so my foot does feel like it's moving around a bit. My feet are not by any means uncomfortable at all. I just notice a good amount of movement. But it's it's distracting, but it's not horrible. And you see, like, you'll see it with my other shoe reviews. I prefer shoes that fit on the tighter side. And I went a full size down on these, and they fit like they're half a size large. So half a size large, it's nothing that's going to be like, oh my goodness, I can't wear these. But it's noticeably roomy. So I got a good amount of heel lift right here, a really good amount of heel lift. And I have plenty of toe room, but the toe box, I would say the toe box feels perfect. If I size down, I think the toe box is the first thing I'd notice. The second thing I may notice is how wide the shoe is. It's definitely, they have an attempt on making them like a wider shoe, but it does look like it's meant to be a little bit more narrow. Chai, what are you eating? Twigs. So if I size down on this, maybe the next thing I would notice is how skinny they are. I feel my bone right here. You can probably see it popping out a bit. And because it's a foam, I think if it's softened up over time, maybe it won't be like detrimental to the comfort of my feet. But and yeah, sorry if Chai's blocking the shoes. Chai, you were right in the way, man. He's like, I know. And I feel like some people would say this is true to size. I think they fit a half a size large. If I went down to a 10, I may be concerned. But overall, these are wearable. They are definitely wearable. I think they're okay. Comfort-wise, they're pretty comfortable. I mean, if you look on the interior of these, the footbed itself, it's not completely flat. It has some like sense of ergonomics and morphology in like it's not flat. It's made to contour to the bottom of your feet, so it's more comfortable than the SL2s which are completely flat. And you can't see this, of course, because I don't have the flash on. There we go. So there's a bit right there, some more curvature on the inside. Not bad. Overall, these are pretty solid. I need more time to give you all a more comprehensive review of these, but first impressions, they look pretty nice. I mean, this right one has like a little bit of an indentation on it. I'm not too concerned about that. If I could get this thing untied real quick, I can show you the other ones and see if they look similar. But yeah, I'm a true to size 12. I sized down and I think they fit a half a size large. I will put measurements and whatever on the screen. I'll do that while I'm not recording at this time. So here's the other ones. They look pretty much the same. Nothing. Well, maybe there's a bit of a shipping mishap right there on the corner, but that's about it. Still, nothing I'm too concerned about. Do I like these? I need more time with these to give you all a definitive answer. I think they are perfectly okay. I think they could be a little bit wider, especially if I plan on sizing down in these if I get myself another pair. I think they are wearable on a daily basis, even though they do fit maybe a half a size large. My toe goes right about there. There's no good way to show you all this with my phone on the tripod right now. But my toe, yeah, my toe's about right here. A solid maybe inch or, no, maybe not an inch, maybe about a half an inch of space on my toe area right there. But yeah, these are pretty cool. They're really cool. I do kind of like these. They look a little bit big on me right now because I'm wearing them with compressed pants on, but maybe with some of the baggies from the other Yeezy stuff, I can make that all part of another review. But for right now, just first impressions, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. And yeah, we'll have to see how these morph over time. I don't plan on shrinking these. I plan on keeping these just as they are. And yeah, sorry if Chai is blocking your all's view. Yeah, thank you all for watching as always. Again, pretty quick and simple one right here, but when I get more time, I'll make a 24-hour or a 1-week review and be a little bit more in-depth there, but please leave your questions so I can answer them in that next video. Anyway, thank you all for watching as always, and more soon.